Dana Stewart Coach, Killer Queen Antique Jewelry. Super Bowl Sunday. Have to get those gorgeous flowers in view. Oh, what have I done with all those gold chains that I had set up and I showed you last night? Oh, here they are. No one's shown up yet. As soon as you do, I want you to come in and say hello. Because I know there are quite a few waiting for the show. I'm going to have to turn this down. We're going to get a definite copyright strike. There we go. Hi, Barb. How are you, honey? What, not watching the Super Bowl? Steven says, oh, won't most of the ladies be watching you? I said, well, some watch with their partners, husbands, significant others. Or most times they're slaving away. Oh, thank you for sharing the channel, Barb, and the link. Super Bowl is like Christmas of football. It's the day to indulge, isn't it? Nah. Hi, Linda. How are you, sweetheart? Not watching the Super Bowl or all that nonsense leading up to it? Because I guess it's only 3 p.m. there on the East Coast. Hi, Lily. Thanks for coming in, honey. Lily's going to try and help moderate. Her internet, she said, is slow. We'll wait until we get some more people in, and then you all can take me where you want me to go. Do you want to do sterling first? Do you want to do gold first? I know how people ask me what earrings I have today. Yeah, maybe it is a Super Bowl. Well, so many people are online, I guess, for it. I mean, of course, people here watch it too. Wait a second. Okay. I had a bracelet and it had 2 hearts. One was original to the bracelet and the other one was just sort of hanging on to it. You see, there are a load of sterling hearts available. And, of course, just a few gold padlocks. I was saying to, I think Barb and Lily that I spoke to before the sale. I don't know if I told, or maybe I just told Lily. When I went Wednesday, there were only a few. Well, actually, the only gold padlock that he had was the one that I got on the night and day bracelet. It's incredible and horrific that they're scrapping all of these. Yeah, oh, good. Yeah, me either. Never been into it. I'll watch anything live. I don't know how you all are. But I'll watch any sport live and I'll find it exciting. But to sit there in front of a TV, tell me now. Oh, excuse me, YouTube. Unalive me now. That's horrible. People are so sensitive anymore. I mean, honestly, that was just an expression. I'm not going to unalive myself because I had to watch football. I actually like a lot, like baseball and things live. I think live games are quite fun. But it's deceased to be sat in front of a TV? Nah, can't do it. We won't say who watches golf like that. All I say is he's watching. Not for me. Guys, don't forget to click the thumbs up. I know you all, it's a palaver. It's hard to chat. It's hard to get into chat. It's ridiculous to leave a comment on a channel. God, YouTube is not very user-friendly. Gotta turn that down. When I start talking over top of the music. I don't think I turned it off. I think it just went quiet. Yeah. Didn't turn it off completely. But it was getting a little loud there. Okay, 15 people in. 18 people in. Amazing. Don't forget to click the 3 dots for the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you're interested in something, you need to register with me. Lily, if you can hear me, can you put my email in the chat? You need to register with my email. That's danastewartcoats@gmail.com with your details, your YouTube name, and your email associated with your PayPal. I only accept PayPal. It's the safest form. That way, if you have a problem, I have a problem, PayPal will resolve it. Plus, they track all of your packages. I didn't realize a few months back I signed up for package tracking and notifications. Well, I didn't realize they were going to track everything that I got too. They do. I mean, if you have PayPal and you signed up for tracking, they track every package that registers when you use your PayPal. And I quite often use PayPal to pay for things. Yeah, in fact, I only have 2 gold padlocks. I think I need to check. Might have more in. But the 2 that I have are pretty fantastic. Not like a medium-sized gold, and then the biggest pink gold that I've ever seen. Like, realize that's medium because that's a small. In fact, I had one this size on one of my bracelets. It was too big. I mean, if you like something big and chunky on your bracelet, okay. I would say more for a pendant. Would look fantastic on a necklace. On like a big double Albert. Yeah, it's it's almost comically large. 5 grams. 5 grams of rose, antique rose gold. And we know it's antique. Well, I mean, the markings on the back will tell you. But then it has the safety up on the attachment bar. And for those of you who don't know how to use them, it's just a padlock hasp. Then they pop in. Yeah, let me check the top of my gold because I should have more hearts than that. I mean, first off, it's, you know, pre-Valentine's Day sale. No, you definitely wouldn't. Hi, HC. How are you? No, you definitely want to put a safety through it. Loads of dog clips. T-bars. No. I must have sold them. Oh, well. Hopefully we'll get more. You're jealous of what, honey? You couldn't possibly be jealous of anything. Where's Deanna? Did I miss her? She didn't tell me to say hi, Dee. Oh, there she is. Hi, Deanna. For any new people watching, yes, I have a lot of, which shall we call you ladies? Repeat offenders? Or repeat attenders. There we go. We don't want to call anybody an offender. How are you? I turned that down. I turned it down maybe a little too much. Oh, it's hard to get the music just right. Hi, Lisa. How are you? My goodness, I haven't seen you in for ages. Welcome in. And there is one padlock here that's Victorian. It's been brazed shut. I think I showed it maybe a long time ago. It's chased. WM. Here, you tell me. Oh, wonderful. Oh, well, you're always welcome in, honey. What's that say? WMV, I make it. Or maybe WAV. I don't know. It's all hand chased and it's absolutely gorgeous. But it's been soldered shut many moons ago. It was like a charm on a bracelet. And I think, I remember I had the bracelet was corrupt and I had to cut the charm off of it. So once upon a time, this would have been, now once upon a time, they actually open with keys. I have never personally had one with keys. I've seen them. I've seen them in person, but it wasn't for sale. Unfortunately, or I would have bought it. I've seen gorgeous ones. My dream padlock is a 15-karat gold one, the ones that are set with garnets. But they are silly money. but I'll have one day. Trust me. I will get my hands on one. Now, you know, I've had people that have problems with them. They're going to break like anything. Like anything will break. And if you've been with me for a long time, you know that the channel's first jeweler, Krabby Bob, my jeweler, my original jeweler, who will be 80 in April. When he was an apprentice, they used to bring him a 5-gallon bucket of these padlocks to put together, to assemble. So if anything ever does go wrong with them, he can fix them. Does he like to touch them? If you had to do a bucket a day for years, would you do it? The ornate one, Deanna, I think that one, believe it or not, is a Pandora. What did I do with that one? I've got a couple chased in silver, HC. This is a lump. Do you see how thick that is? And then it's got a modern release on it. Now, I don't know if they make them in the States. Do you know there was a release yesterday? Did y'all see it from Pandora? They're going to actually stop making things in sterling. I'm sure they'll make some things still in sterling, but it's going to be base metal with like rhodium over. Yeah, I don't think, which is really strange that you don't make the padlocks in the States. Yeah, they're going to go to like base metal for I'm sure not everything, but they're going to go to base metal with white metal over. Yeah, but I think, Barb, they're not going to do anything. Like this piece is solid sterling. They're not going to do anything in solid sterling any longer. I'll find out. One of my best friends here, her sister is big in Pandora in Portugal. So, I'll find out. I'll find out the skinny. I have never been like a crazy Pandora fan. I've had a couple bracelets, but yeah, it was released here yesterday that they're no longer going to make solid sterling. That one's different, isn't it? I don't think it's British because it's only marked 925. No way they'll drop the prices. Absolutely no way. Oh, this one's antique. It's a little tiny one. No. When Pandora first started, it was actually nice quality jewelry. It really was. But it's really gone down. I'm not crazy about a lot of the new designs. So let me see what I have chased today. You would think with all these sterling hearts out that I had more than what I have, but I will certainly show you. There's the Victorian one. I like this one. There's the Victorian one, but that's soldered. That's the back. Oh yeah, they used to use diamond. I had a load of Pandora charms that were diamond. I mean, were they little 1-point chippies? Yes. And then, of course, the Pandora. But the rest of them I've got from the teeniest, tiniest silver ones to some pretty big chunky ones. They're always popular, and I think more so because you don't have them in the States. And, you know, for those of you who like to have things that other people don't have, you're not, you know, you're not a Kardashian. Excuse me, Kardashian. And you don't want to copy what everybody else is wearing. That's most of my people, I would say. You don't really care what the trends are. It's nice to like wear something and go out and somebody say, oh, that's really trendy. And you look at them and giggle and say, oh, really? It's antique. Yeah, I call them the Kardashians. They're a bit sad. You know, millionaires many times over, which, hey, but I'm not envious. Nobody wears what you wear. Do you wear underwear? I bet they do. Don't be silly. Well, you could all be really trendy today. I have my pajamas on. Hi, April. I'm a trendsetter. Yeah, that's why I'm not camera up. There's a few more on the desk. There's just a few silver hearts, not many. Plus the chase ones that I showed you. Those were off to the side. Oh, I would not. I would not. There are so many fakes of that necklace. I was in, well, with my jeweler that I buy from last Wednesday, and what they bring in? An atlas, a Tiffany atlas ring. And he looked at it and he said, well, I think it's real. And then he showed it to, there's another girl, she's called Ann, works in the office, and he showed it to Ann. And I looked at it and I said, yeah, that looks proper. And Ann looked at it and she said, oh yeah, it's proper, but it's ugly. She said, it's proper ugly. I don't love everything that Tiffany makes. Gold earrings. What gold earrings do I have this week? You know, there really weren't a ton, Linda. I have the crown. I think those are probably a bit small for you. What else is here? Gold hoops. Tiny. They're nice diamonds though. And sea pearls. Oh, I couldn't pass them up. Linda, you don't wear modern, do you? Because you haven't been in. I have, what are these? They're not Levian, are they? No, they're FE. I'll show you those HC. They're FE. They're called Bella Blue. They're blue diamonds. And blue diamonds, white diamonds, and rose gold. Yes. Hi, Nicola. How are you, honey? Silver, not a lot of charms, but I did bring some out. Silver, gold, sapphire. I have the big sapphire ring, and maybe if you tempt me, I might pull out a couple personal pieces. It all depends. They're modern. They're also going online if I don't sell them on the channel. I can only speak for myself, and I feel much better when we started. I don't know. I was feeling a bit icky, but do I have the light right over them? There we go. They're 2,200 online. They're 1,000 here. Ah, see, no, she says gold earrings, but she knew specifically what she wanted. I see that, April. I bet you do. I know you do. I love it too. It's just a little too big for my finger. Bummer. I'd have to have it cut down. Okay. I'm going to show, Linda asked first, so I'm going to show the little gold bell earrings first. You know, they're sort of a rosy gold. But the ear wire is yellow gold. And it's a French hook, but it's not the crazy long French hooks. They kind of remind me of the Liberty Bell, the shape, without the crack, of course. They do jingle, but it's not like a cat bell jingle. You know, it's just a little, no more really than any dangly earring would make. To be honest with you, like an articulated dangling earring. Oh, God. Dangular. An articulated dangling earring. So they wouldn't make any more noise than that. I think it would drive you batting, shall we say, if they did. They are 9 carat, and they're all completely hallmarked. If I can zoom in that tight. You know, I haven't even dated them, but I'll guarantee you they're 1940s. I haven't even went in and looked at the hallmark, but I just know when they were popular. And of course, it was after, when was Gone with the Wind? 37? Belle Whatley, the hussy. She made the little bells popular. They're $150 start. And if you're new, everything is started in the auction format. And reason being, yes, like Belle Whatley. The reason being auction, so if it goes on the first bid, fine. But if 2 people want it, then 2 people can have at it, or however how many. It makes no sense to me to start something or at a buy it now. Even though it could be, you know, buy it now price. Oh, Lilia, you don't have to put all that information in. God bless you. If someone bids, then worry about it. Don't worry about putting that all in. They hear me. And if they don't, they'll ask me to repeat it. And if you're new, just don't be afraid to ask questions. Yeah, well, Leah is helping out. She can't do it every Sunday. So those of you interested in being an intern mod on Sundays, message me. Nine thumbs up. Is everybody forgetting where to click it? You know, click the 3 little dots and click the thumbs up. Yeah, I know what they are, Barb, but you know. If they're not interested, they're not interested. I think I could wear them during the day. I don't know if I could wear them to sleep in. I toss and turn quite a bit. Now, don't forget to click the thumbs up. I'm the most guilty one of them all. Oh, Linda is? Okay. I didn't see. Yeah, well, I mean, Linda's smart. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And she's a collector. Unsold. I know you do, Deanna, but I need someone who's gonna like collaborate with Lily, you know, when she can't come in. And I also know that you have like a job and a husband, and if you're all I'm saying is if you're interested and you think you would like to help, just message me. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I think the Joseph of Hollywood were, if I want it, I think they were costume, weren't they? Those are all 9 carat, the earring and the wire. Not that I am against selling costume jewelry, because, you know, personally, I collect some costume and it's just as expensive as some of the fine jewelry. HC, what was HC after? Because HC was next. I saw her. I know she requested. And we were just rattling on. Pearl with diamonds, that's right. I'm sorry, honey. And then I will show the sapphire ring. Of course I will. The little seed pearls with diamonds. You know, when I clean them, I take the backs off. I'll give you new backs. Well, they're not brand new, but they're gold. Like the earring. I've got loads of pearls here, and I keep buying more. It's just I run into them, and I mean, they're fantastic. Like I have those stack pearls, and they're on 18 karat. And the pearls on them are, oof. They're sublime. Who's not going to want that 18 karat with natural pearls? Natural saltwater pearls. No, there is absolutely no such thing as way too much. Okay, let me put these up. They're small. They're 9 carat. I'm very surprised because they are saltwater pearls and they're gorgeous little 10-point diamonds. I've got one right side up and one upside down. You can wear them the way you want them. Now, you can tell the color and the cut of those diamonds. Even though they're 10 pointers, they are not earring diamonds. Let me come in tight. These are the kind of earrings when you have a small earring on your ear and people, it brings attention to your face because they're attractive. Oh, and of course your face is attractive. What did Marilyn Monroe say? White earrings or diamonds. These are both. The color and the quality is high. And in fact, I forgot, I have to put 9 carat posts on that, or 9 carat backs on them, but they are 14 carat. And you can see it on the stem. That was the problem. When I bought them, you know, from my jeweler that buys in, they didn't have backs. And I had to get small 9 carat butterfly backs for them. But they are on 14. Not 18, but 14. These are 195. Guys, the pearls are worth more than 195. Saltwater pearls. It's like throwing the diamonds and gold in. A CHC. 6 claw setting, so you're not going to lose your diamonds. I'll be honest with you, I think I paid just under that. But hey. Let me hold a white pearl next to it, April. I wouldn't call it necessarily cream, but they're not bright white either. I'd say off-white. I'd call them off-white before I called them cream. You know, the luster is, I would grade it a double A. You know, these are, these dangle ones, they're 4A. They're quad A's. But they're both saltwater pearl. They're saltwater, honey. I don't know if those would be cream enough for you, darling. I have some large cream pearls. Did you see those? Large cream with, they're dangles with diamonds. I'll show them to you next. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to HC. Now remember, honey, they'll have butterfly backs, but you look at the ear wire and it'll say 14. And the butterfly will be 9. If you would have had the 14, I would have got them. And I went through all of his backs. I annoy the daylights out of him, but thank you, honey. Me and my OCD. I said, I want the 14. He said, I don't think they came in, but go ahead and look. All right, let me show these to April. I don't know if you've seen them in previous sales, April. These are, they're South Sea. You'll see the quality. I don't have to sell you quality, April. They're nice, rich, buttery gold. Set with diamonds. They are off-white or cream. But are they the right color for you? I'll hold white up next to them. Hi, Colleen. Findings are stupid. Findings are astronomical. I just bought for the big Victorian garnet earrings, the ones that are like $2,500 online, that I'm having converted into earrings. I bought 18 karat gold findings, and it was over 300 pounds. Okay, hon, and then I'll send you a picture of these too, because I don't know, there's enough light in here in the studio to, like, they can see us from space. Pearls are a tough one. But what you can't hide is the luster of those South Sea pearls. Yeah, I'd have to put them here. Oh, why don't I have a piece of white paper up here? They're definitely off-white. But you're talking yours are like a deep cream. Oh, these are just as nice as my strand back there in the crown. Every bit. Every bit of it. But, the price is it's good, but for what they are. But they're not cheap. But neither am I, neither are you, neither are any of us. Okay, the sapphire of the moment. I have to measure it. I forget what the dimensions are. 14 by 20, 14 by 21. Let's get the mic out. Yeah, it's on the money with 14. And is it 14 by... Yeah, 14 by 20. Oh, why do I second guess myself? I have to do all this all the time. I should know it, right? All right, I had it gunned because it's the setting and the stone have come from France. Normally, it should be 14 karat. It is an antique piece, and it's come up 12. Now, it is an Edwardian sapphire. I'm going to zoom in and show you all of the nibbles on it. They're usually on the facets. But there's nothing on the table. It is glass, remember. It has been set and worn over 100 years. Now, my guys had to repair. There was a crack. There was a crack down here in the galley. Galley. And I dare you to find it. I'm going to show you all angles of it. $14 by $20. Go online. Go find one, please. It'll be French in this color, this size, and set in gold. I can show you Czech sapphires. They're a little bit different color. Same era, but there's French glass. There's, you know, we've been through all of this. $12 gold. Yes, honey. Yeah. Like I said, I thought it would have been 14. It's not. It's 12. And it's a lump of gold. That's a big basket. We're not talking a little pin, you know. It can't be. It's very heavy. Now, they have the stone out, and I should have had them weigh it with the stone out, and I forgot to do it. It's top heavy. So, you know, since I've lost weight, my hand is only 6 1/4, 6 1/2. It swings on me. It's a 6 3/4 at the moment. But I'll tell you why it's loose on me. Because the undergallery is deep. And your hand goes into the undergallery. Your finger goes into the undergallery. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen rings that they'll say they're size 6, size 7 1/2? Like 6 to a 7 1/2. So if your hand gets swollen, see, my hand's swollen right now. Now this won't spin on it. Here, well, that's good because I can show it to you properly. And it won't roll over. Although they're very dry because I had to do dishes before. And did I put hand cream on? No. Bad jeweler. It's because when I touch the jewelry, it makes paw prints all over it. You'll never, ever, 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 ever find this ring at this price. Ever. But I'll give you a chance to look it up. Hi, Jane. How are you, darling? I've thought of you this week, Jane. I found some gorgeous jade earrings. Art Deco ones. I think they're on the desk. Loose stones, similar size, smaller, sold on eBay recently. You want to find it, you can. They sold it here in England. It sold for £800. That's about $1,100. The ring is $795 start. It's 12-karat gold. 14 by 20. Edwardian sapphire. French sapphire. French ring. They'll tell you if I don't sell it, there's a lot of big pieces that they're either going on eBay or they're going to auction. Because I've just been hanging so much in my inventory. Oh, kids, here's a Czech sapphire. See, they're more pinky brown. And these have the pinky brown. but it's more intensely blue than brown. And that's actually, in my opinion, more desirable. I like the blue to brown, but I like the pinky brown to blue, intense blue more. It's here. I'm going to give you time to look it up. I'm not going to list it till next week. Um, but don't leave it past next Sunday. And if anyone is truly interested in it, you know how to contact me. Absolutely, honey. What's next? What would you like to see next? Or I'm going to start grabbing pieces just for funsies. But if you come up with something, if you ask me for something, I'll show it to you, of course. Otherwise, we'll go back to our normal, I'm going to show you what's here. Hearts and brooches. Yeah, there's lots of brooches here today. You hearts specifically? All of the cameos. Well, no, not all of the cameos. Some of them are rings. And I didn't even pull them all out. I think it's Valentine's Day. For me, I think cameos are romantic, so I pulled some out. Yes, I did have a few heart brooches out. This one is sterling and diamond. Not CZ, but diamond. The big one. That check brooch. Oh, well, I could show it to you. You know that's out of my private collection, but I will show it. I did put some of my private collection out. This one's 79 start. Yeah, that one's out of my private. But that's okay. I need to thin the horde, as they say. And Deanna, it is literally that big. I mean, it looks fantastic on a jumper. You're bust. You're busty like me. Put that on your jumper, and maybe somebody won't just be. Well, most men are going to look at the obvious anyway, but ladies will look at your brooch. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I love it. It's got an open heart design, a closed heart design. Sterling and diamond. Can't beat it for the price. Yeah, it was. I did find it online. It was over 300 retail. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And it, by the way, it is brand new. I bought this brand new stock from one of my traders in Birmingham. Yeah, I mean, seriously. Fair warning. And sold. Yeah, here's the claw with the, the duck bill and the safety. Diamonds are all open to get maximum light. It's gorgeous. Fabulous, Deanna. Fabulous, fabulous. I think I just knocked the heart on the floor. Ah, there's my heart on the floor again. Somebody pick it up. Oh, that'd be me. Oh, thank you. All right. Okay, April. Yeah, no nibbles on this whatsoever. Nice, smooth cabochon. The only issue with this one, one dark stone. And you know, when it's a dark stone, it needs refoiled. If you're going to get real picky and want to refoil a stone, you can pull it and refoil it. I do need to do a video on that for you guys to teach you how to refoil. I have a sapphire bracelet here. There, you know, the sapphires came in like pink and gray as well. I saw you, HC. I'll pull that next, honey. But only issue, one dark, no chips, no scratches, smooth cabochon. The other heart I had was Georgian. Or do you mean the other big one is Edwardian, that big Edwardian butterfly? Yeah, I'll show that one right after the bracelet, Linda. This one is $195. Oh, of course it's costume. To check. $100% it's costume. Skies World 19. What is... No, honey, do I remember you? Who are you? You've got to tell me your real name. Because they don't show you always by your name anymore. They show you by your YouTube name. Okay, I bet you looked it up. Now you know I'm not pulling your leg. You were on my live before. Were you my troll? Were you the troll that I had to calm down? No? Oh, okay, good. I was going to say, oh, please behave. Oh, wait a minute. Just recently. Okay. All right, I got you, April. I bet she looked it up and saw that it's $100, that $100 more. You know, girl. On my own collection. Thank you very much. Okay. Could I throw it on eBay and get 100 more? Absolutely. Oh, well, thank you for not trolling, darling. I do get them, and I do have to calm them down. Oh, angels, angels, angels. Oh, are you talking about the Parenti, maybe? The big American sterling piece? The Parenti sisters? Parenti. That fantastical sisters from Boston. Well, there's a cherub, but that's a necklace. That's a French necklace. Or are you talking about my brass gilt cherub that I've had for ages? And it's hard when we've got quite a few things. This Victorian one that everybody absolutely loves. But they hate when I tell them the price. Because it is costume. But it's so heavily gilt in 18 karat that it registers as low carat gold. Because they didn't play around when they made costume in the day. It's $195. It is so literally so heavily gilt that it comes up at like 7 or 8 karat. That's what it guns for. Here's the back. Okay, well, think about what it is. And HC, you want the little bracelet? The little roll gold? This one? Yeah, this one's probably too big for you, honey. Even though you love hearts. I don't know if we could get it. I probably could get a jeweler, my jeweler, to squeeze it down enough for you. But your wrist is so tiny. The last one does have birds. The parenti. Linda, look them up, honey, because when I give you the price, you might wince, but when you look them up, you won't wince. 125 start, HC. All the rolled is in perfect condition. Yeah, and this one will go down, you can get that one down enough for you. I know how small your wrist is. I can just get this one over my, how big my hands are, but my wrists are small. Smaller for my 6.5 is not a small wrist. HC wears like a 5.5. That's a small wrist. Yeah, I do too. And I can open it up and just get it over my big paw. And then it fits on my wrist perfectly. The other one tends to slide up my forearm. Nobody else? Going once, going twice. Fair warning. You will not get that bracelet for that price anywhere else, and y'all know that. Sold. I'll show it to you again. You look up parentes, and then when I give you the price, don't die sticker shock, because they're really, I'll give you a really good price on it. The heart night and day. Yeah, well, yeah, it should. Or the bigger heart. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The bigger one is a 150 start. But yeah, that will open up to fit if you've got a large hand or a larger wrist. Absolutely. No problem whatsoever. And And that's where it sits in the natural closing on me. But, you know, I did wear them for a while, and when I slept, they went up my arm. I've always loved expanding bracelets because I like to sleep in, or I fall asleep in my jewelry a lot. I don't like to sleep in it. I fall asleep in it. Then I forget to take it off. And it has to be comfortable. I thought you meant the gold night and day, and I thought you had one. But hey, you want to put two on and stack them. You all did see the new night and day, didn't you? The roll gold, the heart is roll gold. Yes, ma'am. I do not have, would you believe, I don't have any sterling expanding bracelets at the moment. Yellow gold, honey. Where's it homeworked? Probably got it. Oh, here it is. Right here. Eek. Upside down. Love, love, love them. Oh, guess what? I touched the microphone when I touched the camera. When I never touched the phone. You have to tell me these things if you can't hear me. You're not frozen. No, I touched the microphone. Didn't give her the measurements on this yesterday, did I? Somebody commented, was it Barbo, that it was big? It looks big. It is big. It's 4 inches across. Nearly 3 inches high. Find me one in this condition. You know I get my hands on these rare compacts. You know I do. Doesn't it? And listen, I wiped it off with a warm soapy cloth and I dried it. I didn't use a polishing cloth on it. I didn't want to use Brasso on it. It was in such beautiful condition. It's not worn. There's still powder in it. The only wear that I would note is the mirror is a little hazy around, you know, probably where they used glue to set it. Adhesive to set it. I didn't even, you know, there's no point in really cleaning the mirror because there's powder in it. And boy, is the powder white. I guess it's translucent. I didn't try it. And it doesn't have that typical, it might even be cornstarch. No, it has a really soft scent to it. I think it's absolutely fabulous. I had to pay up for it, but I'm not going to try and pass all that on to you. I couldn't find this shape. I did find one that was more octagonal, like, but almost rounded but sort of. It isn't. It's check, so it'll be brass and gilt, just like the just like the check jewelry. I wish Catkin were here in chat. Y'all remember Catkin? She has like a fabulous check collection. I wonder if she has one. And Barb, do you remember how much it was? The rounded one, the octagonal sort of shaped one. The sold I saw was 175 pounds. So that's like $250. $150 start. I paid up, but luckily I didn't pay as much as they did. It is a 1920s check, colored glass, and brass gilt compact, powder compact. And I want to say I UV'd it, and some of the yellow stones and some of the green stones are uranium. Let's see if they show up. Too many lights on. Oh, no, I'll sell you a belt buckle, honey. Don't turn the compact into a belt buckle. I'll sell you a check compact. I'll sell you a check belt buckle. I get belt buckles all the time. Yeah, I haven't shown a lot of check jewelry. The glass. I have quite a collection myself. Oh, she would have definitely been glamorous. That's why I had to show all of you. You're all glamorous. Every single one of you. Whether you know it or not. I know you are from the jewelry that you buy. All right, that is here. Let's see. There's so much to show. Guys, what do you want to see? What do I want to show you? Snake? Snake? A snake. Gold snake? Gold snake with garnet eyes? Feeling a bit Cleopatra? My music's going off. Now, this is an adjustable bangle. It is 2 1/4 inches across. I'll give you the weight in a second. I'm going to put it on and show you. You're never supposed to wear the snake pointing towards you. Don't know if that's supposed to be bad luck. I say whatever feels comfortable and whatever the way you like to look at it. But I'm going to put it with the snake up just to show you. Nine carat, yes, ma'am. I also want to show you that it will go up to my forearm. Yeah, I've got a 6 1/2 inch wrist, but it's going to fit a larger wrist as well. On my smaller wrist, you know, I've got a lot of room. Would I wear this by itself? Yeah, that's what I felt like wearing that day. But, you know, y'all know me. I'm a little extra. I'd probably stack it up. Yeah, 9 carat. It is hallmarked. Let me show you the construction on the inside. It's got a really nice flex to it. No real obvious, like, dents, doinks, you know, twist. Fairly fabulous condition. This one's $395. Find it online. The only one I can find was 695 pounds. Oh, wouldn't it look amazing with garnets? I'm not going to pull all those out. I just put those away from last sale. Let me give you the weight on it. Just $4.9, just under 5 grams. So that's a fairly incredible price. Doesn't look like it would weigh that much, but it's the fact that it's more solid. All right, let me get up and start the music. If you hear cracking, you know what it is. It's me. It's my knees. Because I'm old and arthritic. Well, welcome back, girl. It was a yellow gold snake. I forget what else we sold or showed. Oh, the compact, the check compact. If you missed anything. Any requests or you want me to pull pieces, just let me know. I was hoping we'd see Ann Gret today. She commented, but I haven't seen her in a sale in a while. Or she might be here and just being quiet. Not all of you, chat. Oh, darling. You know, I'm a realist. I'm 61. I'm getting up there. Do I think I look terrible for 61? No. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it feels weird. It does feel weird when your kids leave home. It really does. Prime time. Oh, I suppose that's who you're talking. Yeah, how you feel about it. I mean, there are days where I feel prime time and days where I feel like Chuck hit me. I think we all get those, though. 100% more time for Deanna. She doesn't realize it is a bit of freedom. They never ever, well, you know, your daughter's not home. They never ever leave, especially boys. Boys love their mother. All right, this just hooked onto, I took something off the desk and it grabbed a hold of it, so I'm going to show it to you. The sterling silver iris crystal, and you can see by looking at it, kids, it's not glass. No, it's a rivery. R-I-V. R-I-V-V-E. You know, with the E with the tilde mark over. It's probably, I can't find 935 on it. I think the spring ring has been replaced. You want iris glass earrings? I've got a pair here somewhere, HC. I need to find them. They're nice big teardrops. Not like giant. They're about that. The teardrops are about that big. I know they're here. So I can't find 935 on this clasp. It makes me think the spring ring has been replaced. Most of these would have been a silver barrel. I'll try and find them for next time, HC. It's 15, so a rivery is a collar. Do I have a boyfriend? No, I have a partner. He's a little more than a boyfriend. This is 15 inches. I need to grab a piece of white paper so you can see the rainbow in this. You know, iris glass is actually rainbow glass. Hang on. That looks so dark on my monitor. Is it dark? Okay, good. I want you to see what it looks like. They're more pastel. You know, I've shown you all different colors of iris. It is iris crystal, so I'm imagining that's why it's a little bit lighter than iris glass, where the colors can be more intense. Okay, perfect. It's 15 inches long, and because it has a spring ring, it can be extended. But they were really meant to be worn like a circle, like a collar. You know, at the base of your throat. My neck's only 12.5 inches, so it goes over my collarbone. But many of you asked me for larger ones, and in that case, we just put an extender on it. Guys, they're silly, silly money. I'll start it as low as I possibly can. And that's 100 less than what you'll find them online. Well, no, actually, they're online for $295. 295 pounds. That's in Europe. That's here. 195 start. You know, if I get it for a fair price, then I offer for a fair price. There's one for $295. I think it's on eBay if I'm not delusional, but it's a $295. Buy it now. I say bridal. I say every day. It would be an amazing bridal necklace. I tend to wear pearls. I've only been married 3 times. Oh gosh, that sounds terrible. Hey, I was young 2 times. Sterling, darling. Yeah, there were no marks on the spring ring, so I had it gunned. The jump ring is sterling. The entire necklace is sterling. The gun says it's higher than 295, so I think it's probably German and 395. They weren't really using much 970. I mean, not 395, 92. It's 935. Oh dear gosh. It's not 925. It was higher than 925. The silver content was higher than 925. They weren't using that much 970 at the time. So I honestly think it's 935 in German. Yeah, I was young the first 2 times. And then the second time, don't ask me. Going once, going twice. Well, it wasn't my fault. They say third time's a charm. I say bullshit. I cursed. Deanna, I knew you had to have it. Deanna and April, personal experience, have probably the most phenomenal iris glass collection. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Yeah, and the earrings, when I do find them, guys, they are iris glass, not iris crystal. But I want to say the green in them is uranium, if I remember correctly. Thank you, Deanna. Stunning. Honey, I need to see if I have. I know you have extenders, but if I have it, I'll send along. Britannia silver? You mean the coin? British silver's 925. They set the world standard for sterling. Deanna. I was writing this out and had a senior moment there. 999, I believe, is pure. Yeah. Okay. Which way do we go, George? Linda, did you ever figure out what brooch it was? You sure it wasn't the butterfly? With the old cut paste. You need a pair of iris glass earrings. Okay. I know I've got one pair here. Where they are right this moment, please don't ask me. They're on wires. I know I replaced the ear wires because they were on screw backs, and one of the screw backs was broke, and rather than try to find another screw back, because not too many of you buy the screw back ones, I put them on sterling French wires. They're here. I know they're here. Brooches, to me, never went out of fashion. I have been wearing brooches forever. I never stopped wearing brooches. I'm going to show the French cherub. This one, it's got a paper clip chain. It's Edwardian. And I am calling it French, guys, because I bought it from France. It's 16 inches. Had it gunned. I think because of the construction, there were no hallmarks in it. And can you see it's a two-part construction? It's like the big cherub that I showed you. It's actually open. And then they applied it to this other fabulous silver work. So you get the double, and it makes it dimensional. It is, I think it's the quintessential Valentine's Day necklace. That, and I have a 9-karat gold and diamond arrow here. I think I'd have to put them together. Oh, and it's white gold too. This is sterling, but the arrow I have is 9-karat. Did I tell you this is 16 inches, but you can add an extender before you do the paper clip? Just like this. There's the paper clip. You can add an extender to that. So those of you who can't rock a 16 inch, if you need a few more inch extender. But please keep the original paper clip clasp. Trust me, it's lasted, you know, well over 100 years. It's going to continue. I like when people ask me, oh, can you wear, that ring's 100 years old, or that ring's 200 years old. Can you wear it? I'll tell you the condition, and I'll tell you if it's wearable. And I'll also tell you, I don't sell anything that's not wearable. I wouldn't sell you anything that's not wearable. I realize, you know, if you're a collector, not everybody wears what they buy. Please do. Please wear your jewelry. Now, this is the one that, to me, it says, you know, most cherubs, this looks like a little boy to me. Okay? This looks like a little girl. I think she's stunning. Could be Cupid. It's a cherub with wings and a bow. It's hard to see the details because it's all silver. I almost wanted to put some liver of sulfur on it and darken the details up, because this is how I got it this clean. But, you know, it was cleaned and I didn't want, you know, it was, to me, it was a little over clean, but the patina will pick back up on it. It's stunning. I can't find anything like it. I only know what I paid for it. So that's when I'm going to go based off the price. $195 start. Yeah, I almost went and darkened it a little bit, but because I hate when they over clean it. I would like to see some darkening in it. I mean, just leave it out and it'll gather patina. And then you'll, because the details on it are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to hold it for a second and we're going to move on. I know what I'm going to show next. Since we're going with Edwardian, let's go with the Edwardian snake ring. I'll show them to you both. These only keep going up because they are 18 karat gold. So I think when I first offered it, I offered it for $1,200. The gold's going up so much that I have to ask $15 for it now, $14.95. Yes, they are old cut diamonds. Proper old cuts. All of its Edwardian hallmarks are there. 18 karat gold. Can be sized up or down. Currently, it's sitting just above an 11. Don't know why most of these are so big. I'm saying that, I can wear it on my largest finger. It's loose. Oh, thank you, honey. It's cat's eye, and they put black on it first. This one is our Birmingham. So, was this 1917, 1918? And like 7 grams of 18 karat gold. It's a chunk. Well, it's actually gone down a little bit, pinch this week, but hang on to your bonnets because it will go back up. What comes down must go back up, especially in gold. And you know, antique pieces, you're not selling a ring on the weight, even though that is 7 grams. That's a chunk of 18 karat. This one is 5.5 grams. It's 9 karat gold. 9 karat gold, of course, is less heavy than 18 karat. This one has full hallmarks. It has the manufacturer and all of the dates and Chester hallmarks. Okay, this one it's a larger size, but not as big. 10.5. The center of the snake hits at 10.5. These rings can be sized up and down. They put a piece in to size it up, they put a piece in, and then they texturize it to size it down. They just are careful how they do it. This has a large, that is a cherry red spinel. And it's rose cut. You know what rose. The cherub necklace? No, honey, I showed it, but wasn't bid on. Unless I missed it. The cherub necklace or the cherub brooch? The necklace. No, honey, I didn't. 195 start. Are you interested in it? Well, you're asking me. This bag of opals. Okay. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Linda. Linda, it's beautiful. If you get it and you don't tell me, it is the most gorgeous cherub that you've ever put your hands on, and you feel like you have something very special, I will be shocked. You know I don't buy ordinary. I had some gemstone pieces that I bought, and I won't say who, but they said, oh, that's, everybody has those. Those are more common. You don't sell common. I was like, well, I'd like to sell some things that are affordable. I feel like, you know, if I carry too many things that are expensive, people are like, oh, I can't shop there. It's too expensive. I like nice things. And nice things are expensive. No, thank you. The 9-karat gold, 10.5, with the rose cut red cherry spinel. Yes. Honey, my prices are so much lower than everybody's. I'm sure that when I monetize the channel, it's going to go, it'll go ballistic. But we got to finalize the divorce first. Not trying to be nasty, but hey, this is my work, my life's work. This ring is $695. I dare you to find it anywhere for that. No, honey, don't apologize. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the beautiful pieces you bought. And thank you for your company. $695. I'm just going to put it on so I don't have to pull it off and on. Just to show you how it presents on the hand. Now, I've seen most people wear the snake down. You can wear it any way you want. I think it's phenomenal, however you slice it. What else is new? Oh, didn't show you the Moonstone, did I? 18 karat gold. Now, I really wasn't going to pull it out, but Ashley did mention it. So I am going to show it. It's got the old 18 CT hallmarks in it, so if you can make that out. They're beautiful old cut bezels. Old cut diamond satin bezels. Yeah, you mean 10.5 centimeters. Or, not centimeters, millimeters. Tell me that that is not the most gorgeous Art Nouveau, Belle Epoque, diamond and moonstone ring. Now, this is what the early, this one is, you know, is Art Deco, the shield ring. This is an early Art Nouveau shield. Look at the color of the sapphires in that ring. Oh. Yeah, I love this ring. It is absolutely beautiful. I'll give you the size and the weight. Sizable because it's got a nice plain band in the back. And the hallmarks you saw are to the side. It's delicate, so it's just around 3 grams. It's got a lot of, you know, open work. But sturdy. I couldn't believe that they used 18 karat, but it's still in phenomenal condition. So you know it's got to be thick. I imagine that was all handwork back in the day. Oh, my hands are so swollen because this ring's like a 7, I think. And it's a little snug on my finger tonight. Listen, screenshot it. I can't find anything like it. I honestly think it was made for someone. I mean, nothing. I've had it for 2 weeks now. And I can't find anything that compares to it. I know what I paid for it. A little bit silly, but it was phenomenal. So it's $7.95. Here, I'll zoom it for you. You find something. There are jewelers here in the chat. Many of my rings should be literally thousands. And they would be in retail setting. The size on that one, honey, I'm sorry. I think I said it and I didn't put it on the mandrel. My hands are swollen tonight. No, it's not quite a 7. It's a 6 3/4. But normally, you know, when my hands aren't swollen, I can wear a 6 1/4. What's going on with my other device? What are you buzzing about? Where are you? Don't you hate when you can hear your phone go off but you can't see it? Crazy. All right, where were we? Oh, I was showing you new pieces, wasn't I? Art Deco opal. Big opal. Eight by... Wow, big, big. What's that? 12. 8 by 13. You know, opals are natural stones. Where's Ashley at? There she is. Hi, Ashley. 8 by 13. Don't know if you can read the colors on the monitor. Holographic. You know me. If you know me, you know my opals are fantastic because I collect them. I just showed the moons, the 18 karat gold and moonstone and diamond ring, honey. I know you love it. 795. Eek. But given the ring and given what it is, that's, I think it's a giveaway. 9 karat Art Deco. The hallmarks are in here. There. Antique hallmarks for 9 karat. Very unusual, but you know, artistic and deco. Stunner, stunner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'll show you on the hand. Yeah, Jeanette, they put black underneath of the red, and then they do the cat's eye. It's sort of gothic. I don't know. I was into it. This is quite a large opal solitaire. Not a single, not a double. $695. She's a big girl. I love opals. It's let me see. Very sizable. And sits at just above an 8 right now. Call it an 8. Fire opal. I don't get many. Being here in the UK, I don't get many fire opal and see very many Mexican fire opal. They're like the really pretty orange ones. I don't really get to see a lot of them. I see more orange Ethiopian, of course, but I'm in England. Yep, 9 karat gold and antique hallmarks. Oh, Art Deco. 20s, 30s. It's a lump of gold. I'll tell you that. Because opals aren't really, even though they're a rock and they're filled with water, this is 4.3 grams of 9 carat. Yeah. And there's not going to be a whole lot in the weight of that stone. Yeah, you can't imagine how fabulous this is in person, honestly. It's literally, it looks like a hologram. The problem is, guys, I'm a magpie. I love things that shift. I love moonstones. I love opals. I love sapphirites. I love star sapphires. I like things that move with the light. And I think once you start to wear things like that, that's really, you get addicted and that's all you want. What else did I have new for you? As far as rings go. I mean, you're looking at, or are you looking at them? No, you're not. Now you are. Why are those emeralds laying out of there like that? Oh, do you know what I haven't shown you? Probably because I love it. And it does have a D. But it's a heart. And it's just a little antique gold signet ring. Nine carat. It's sweet. It's not heavyweight. It's not going to be a lot of money. And, I mean, you'd have to want the D or I'd have to have it buffed out. Tis a 7 3/4. And that's how it presents on the hand. Well, I think traditionally most men don't wear as much jewelry as women. Now, there are exceptions. I mean, I tell everyone it was my dad that introduced my sister and I to jewelry and made sure that we worked for our jeweler and learned jewelry. And that's why I'm 61 and I've been in it since I was 15. This one is 150 starch because it is lightweight, but it is a sweetheart. Did I tell you it's Art Deco? My partner doesn't hate shopping, especially if it's for him. I've never seen a man walk into the shop and, like, if he likes something, he'll pick it up and he's at the counter. I'm like, well, if he knows what he wants, he knows what he wants. Let's see. I need to put some prices up for the gold chains. I need to show them and put some prices because I have had some questions on it. I have had questions on them because I have a bunch of them. I bought up as much antique gold as I honestly could last week. And even though I bought it higher, well, it's always higher because it's antique, number one. But I bought as much as I possibly could because they were scrapping. My guy's really ethical. But when the price goes astronomical, they scrap. So if you think there's a lot of gold out, it's for that reason. This one's 10 grams. Remember when I said it was solid? And I'm talking about the one that's vintage with the heart. It has the heart padlock. And it's a nice length on it too. 18 inches. And that's that nice oval mariner style. These are solid links. She did not come to play. She's got a tiny padlock. It looks adorable on the neck. It's not, if you're into fine, you know, just you best be into fine jewelry, not fine chains, because even though it's very smooth, very comfortable, did not tangle in my hair, by the way. Okay, darling, I see you. How are you? Shut the door. Shoot the door. Going once, it's Rachel. Going twice, fair warning. Yeah, that was me dropping it on the desk, but the desk is leather, so it's fine. And sold to Victorian Gold. Isn't it adorable? It is absolutely adorable. I mean, never mind my initial is D, so. How'd they get that? And when are you going to find it? It's lightweight, and I think I did buy quite a bit that day, and he gave me a good deal. So when I get a good deal, I pass it on. The big necklace, the 10-gram necklace with the heart. What did I do with it? Here it is. Heart padlock closure. 10 grams and solid chain. Dare you to find one for the price. $7.95. Nine carat, yes, ma'am. $18 inches long. Solid link. I'm going to give a price on the night and day. And I've got a few people here that have seen this bracelet. Y'all know, if you love antique jewelry, you'll have heard of Lang Antique Jewelry. Lang's in San Francisco. Currently, they have one for sale. I belong to, I'm subscribed to them. I love many of their pieces. We quite often have a lot of the same things. Are mine as expensive as that? I'd love to have their clientele, to be quite honest with you, because anyone that is paying 20, what was it? No, $3,550 for a padlock, for a night and day padlock, and the oh, hey, the padlock was plain. It wasn't chased. I can pull it up and show it to you. You'll gasp just like I did and everyone that I showed it to did. That one was 21 grams. This is 17, so just slightly under. Just a little bit less than what theirs was. And theirs, to be fair, wasn't a night and day. It was more of a oval with a line through it, and they called it a fancy link. I've had way fancier links. Sorry. Now, I know gold's up. And I know Lang gets like top money for their things, and God bless them. You know, like I said, I wish I had their clientele. But this night and day, and there it is, fully hallmarked. You know, the reason they're all stamped, every single one of these links was handmade. You know, this is back in the day when they didn't just crank it out on a machine. It's a little twisted right now. You know, like me, you, all of us, we're all a little twisted. It's all yellow gold, but it's that warm yellow gold. One of my favorite chase padlocks, the Ivy. That includes, this price includes the chase padlock. The chase padlocks right now, I've seen them selling between $600 and $800 for the padlock. This bracelet includes it. I know I've had heavier bracelets for less money. Guys, gold was less. Gold is more. The price of all gold goes up, and antique gold goes up even higher. $1,395, $1,395. That is the bracelet and the padlock. I'll give you the length on the bracelet. We can always add larger jump rings to add size to it, length to it, and we can always take a couple away to take length off of it. So these are the link bracelets. We can size them to fit anyone. This one I want to say is 7, but I'll measure it. No, 7.5. And it just fits so comfortably on my wrist. It does go up my arm, but you don't feel it. 7.5 currently. And that's going to open up to like 7 3/4 because of the padlock. It's 7.5 to the links. And then you're going to get another 1/4 inch because of the padlock. So you could say 7 3/4. But it does have large hallmarked. You know, it doesn't go right to the link. You can see those are hallmarked as well. I mean, back in the day, they marked, it's weird. They either marked everything or they marked nothing. how many pieces? And I'm telling you, they haven't, Bob always says, oh, well, if it was under 2 grams, they didn't have to hallmark it. And I'm like, no, I've got rings and or pieces of jewelry that should have hallmarks on them and don't. So I have to have a gun. I'm going to show one more big piece, and then I'm going to ask for, what time are we? 10:21. I've got plenty of time. I'll hang out with you. But, you know, I want to show you things that you want to see. How about the Albertina ladies pocket watch bracelet? Of course, it's got the tassel dangle. Yes, I can. This one is long, guys, and I'm going to tell you, I didn't have it altered to fit anyone. I will have it altered to fit you, but quite honestly, I would keep it the length that it is, and I'm going to tell you the length and the weight. I would keep it the length that it is, and all you have to do is use your dog clip and clip over the chain, and then wear it like a slide bracelet. I wouldn't take the length off. Now, normally, it's just the dangle that sits at your wrist. This bit. Most wrists, including mine, you know, I can fasten it like up here. And then I've got that much. I mean, is it practical if you're typing? No. Is it absolutely gorgeous and statement worthy when you're just walking around and you've got this Chanel-esque tassel hanging off of your hand? No, it's incredible. It's elegant, it's opulent, it's fabulous, and one of a kind. It's also 18 grams. It's one of the largest that I've sold of Albertina. And it's $1,895. $1,895. You won't find it anywhere. Not for that price and in this condition. The total length of the piece is 12 inches. Personally, you can attach a shorter gold chain to it. I would. And you can use it as a necklace as well. I would put a bit here, clasp it to there, and that tassel would be right there on the side of my neck. If it doesn't sell next week, I'll show you. I'd put a bit of bracelet, you know, like a bracelet. Like, where do I have a little gold bracelet? No, I've got a lighter weight one. Here it is. I would attach this bracelet to it. That would go around the back of your neck. I'm going to show you. We'll show you next time, if it's still here. The Edwardian book chain with the nice big double mariner spring ring. I've seen that finding sell for £100. Now I gotta figure out how that, it's been such a long time since I've opened it. There we go. Draw bolt. Let me open it up so I can get a length on it. Yeah, this one has sort of a Victorian design influence to it. You know, the bars and stars. But it's definitely Edwardian. So they got a little bit thinner. HC has a couple book chain bracelets. Oh, do I have? Oh, do I have? I was like, you do have a couple HC. Maybe HC. I need to look. Let me give you the length and the weight on this, and I'll look HC. I was going to say, HC, you have a couple. I know you collect them, honey. Yeah, this one is 15 grams, but you need smaller. Okay, goodness. Okay. What, is your wrist 5.5 or is it 5.25, HC? You think I'd know as many bracelets as I've altered for you. Yeah, they're collar necklaces. This one is 16. And that's from the clasp to, you know, clasp to closure. Well, let me show you the back of it too. Very similar to the Victorian construction. You know, we're only talking a matter of 5 or 10 years there. But they did get a little bit less ornate, shall we say, less wide, less a little OTT. Could you hook a locket to this? Absolutely. 5.5 to a 6. Okay. Well, let me take a look after I show this, honey. Yeah, absolutely. You could attach a locket to it. I didn't have one more of this aesthetic, and when I do match a locket to a book chain, I like it to go together. Not definitely want to do something with that East Lakey vibe that's going on here, or the stars. But you can do whatever you want with it when it's yours. I need 195 start on this. And while you're all thinking about that, I'm going to have a look for HC. Oof. What did I pull out? What silver bracelets did I pull out? Let's see. That's an Albertina. I do have a couple silver Albertinas. Alberts. No, that's a big book necklace. Loads of big book necklaces. Seriously? Now those are all chains. Not right now, HC. I have Victorian books and I have, yeah, 195 star, honey. $195 star on the Edwardian. I have had ones previously that were a bit longer, but that one's a true color at 16. Well, for many of you, it's a true color. Definitely a good deal, especially with the price. Well, go ahead and look them up. I have some Victorian book chains here. I mean, you know, guys, phenomenal ones. They've gone up like 300 and 400 pounds each. The necklace. Oh, you mean the bracelet? Yeah, honey, I'll make sure I find one for you. Don't worry. Do you know what I do have for you, HC, this time? And I think it was April asked me about charms. I did bring one bracelet that has some antique charms on it. Oh, I see you, Barb. And then HC. This one's handmade. It's Victorian. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's got a little bell in it. Hey, Barbam, how you, honey? Going once, going twice. Fair warning, sold to Barb. Oh, love this Edwardian. Well, I like book chains, period. My favorite statement necklace. Remind me again, who was B3? I know Barb's B1, you're B2. Who was B3? I just say Barbo, Barbam, and and Barbie, because she's Barb Eppenstein, but I call her Barb E. Barbara, did I tell you that purple necklace? I did end up gifting you that for your birthday, along with that. I gotta find your Irish cross that I found you too. But did I tell you that it's uranium? Purple uranium. I think I forgot to tell you that. I forgot it myself. I was working with the UV torch, and the necklace was on the desk, and it started to glow. I was like, holy crap, how did I forget that was uranium? Okay, where is... I need my tweezers. There they are, so I can show you this charm. Because she's small but mighty, but she's fab. And I know HC loves spears like this. She's Victorian. She's absolutely gorgeous. And there is a little bell in it. I don't know. It's not ringing on the tweezers. Oh. I wouldn't put, you know, honestly, I wouldn't put this on a charm bracelet, or, like, I wouldn't want it to get lost on a charm bracelet. Now, this one's gorgeous. I mean, it is beautifully, beautifully made. It is a stunning piece of fine silver. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you this bracelet, though. Eek. I gotta tempt you. Now you can see every single link is hallmarked. This is a fabulous silver bracelet. Dog clip closure. It's got a couple really prolific charms on it. ABC, so 1903, this one. And FYI, it's a locket. There we go. And you can see it's got some, you know, patina, and because it's been banged around because it's been on charm bracelet. No. Wait till you see. I'll show you this fob. This bracelet is she's a chunky girl. There should be more charms on it, but this is how I bought it. So this is how I'm showing it to you kids. It is just the most stunning bracelet. I mean, compared to a lot of my, you know, fantastic gold ones. I gotta tell, she's a chunky girl. So let me tell you what she weighs. Plus, it's got 2 incredible charms on it. It's 28 grams. I know. I'm sorry. But if it doesn't sell, you could think about it next time. Let me give you the length. You know it can be altered because it's got, look, loads of jump rings at the end. Someone, I think, made it bigger. Everything's hallmarked in it. I'm going to show you there's a little bit of, looks like there's a little bit of rust inside of that. There would be a metal spring inside of the dog clip. That's all, guys. It is solid sterling. But they all have a bit of metal to make it work. You know, hang on. I'll see it now. I know why they put the jump rings on it, because look. I mean, I could clasp it there at 6.5. It's not silly long, but they did put a couple little, you know, 3 little jump rings on it. Probably someone modern could wear it. Do you know what I mean? Like someone with a larger wrist. The original antique length on this bracelet is 7 inches. And then someone added that 3 little jump rings to give it another 1/2 inch. So it's 7.5 inches currently. You can go up or down. It's got 2 incredible charms on it, and it is a fabulous sterling bracelet. I'm sorry. I've got to ask $295 for it. 1903, Linda. And then I think that gorgeous textured ball would be from late 1800s. It's all textured with fern. And this one is a locket from 1903. 2-piece locket. Not 2-piece, like a book locket. Almost deep enough that if you had a shallow pill, you could make it a little pill box. Oh, love it. Mert. Going once. Going twice. Yes, bracelets and earrings, HC. I don't know anyone. I think you're right up there with me with bracelets. Lily, I've never had this link before. You know it. It is definitely a fancy link. I've had it in gold. I've had similar in gold, but never in sterling. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to HC. I'll just take that little extender off and we'll give you the original. Because HC, you don't need to, I'll take that off because it won't look good if you've got that hanging. But you could clip it back here, you know, or even back there. That's the great thing about a link and a dog clip. Because if you do have a smaller wrist, you can adjust it. But you don't need that little extender on it. No, thank you, honey. You were looking for book chain, but I knew I could find you something. Boy, did I find you something. Those charms are phenomenal. Love them. Who asked me for hearts? Was it you, HC? Did you ask me for textured hearts? Which one did you like? I think, you guys let me know. Do you want to see the sterling hearts? Or do you want to see gold hearts? Yeah, I know she left. She was after, I think she liked that Pandora one, to be honest with you. No, HC. I'll talk to you later, HC. You tell me which one you want and I'll put it with your stuff. She's like, I already spent. The sterling hearts? Or do you want sterling? You want to see bracelets and brooches, and I do have some sterling rings out even too. My favorite, wish it fit me. I think those fidget rings that they came out with in the last, 10 years, I love them. But then I have, probably a bit of, this doesn't fit me. I wish it did. I'd love these little elephants going around my finger all day. I should wear it as a third finger. You know what I mean? No, I'd sit there and play with it too much. Wouldn't get anything done. What are you doing? I'm playing with my elephant ring. I'm making the elephants go around my circle, around my finger. You want to see the Pandora heart? And you guys don't have it at all in the US. Some Pandora isn't good. You want a Chase Silver Heart locket. Chase Silver Heart? You mean a Chase Silver Heart lock? Yeah, some Pandora is, base metal, and I don't know why they do that. And now, they're going to be, supposedly, I did read where they're going to discontinue sterling. Ah. I'm sure, Barb, that I bought that from my jeweler and it wasn't on a bracelet. But that's not to say that, it didn't come and somebody didn't take it off. You would know. Like, you work with Pandora. really no more sterling Pandora is what I read. That they were going to retire sterling because of the price of it, and they were going to use base metal and just rhodium or whatever white metal. I forget what it was. I think it was rhodium. The pearls in the crown. Oh, yeah, those are South Sea. I'll give you a price on them if you really wanted them. Yeah, you might want to have to sell a car or two. They're silly. The pearls in the crown are silly money. I would part with them for 20 grand. I need 20 grand right now. I could use that. And that would be a steal. I haven't worn them or taken them out in months. That's a shame. Oh my. Oof, you hear how heavy they are. They're top. They're top. I mean, I should take them out. I should wear them, to be honest with you, more. I used to. They're 30-inch drops, so they're 60 inches. They're all perfectly matched. Yeah, I should. They look phenomenal. Phenomenal on a black dress. They're from the X. Oh my. And the one piece I haven't sold. Well, yeah. One of these days, I'll part with them. Well, when the right money comes up. I said 20. Honestly, they're probably worth more than that, to be fair. Am I showing sterling hearts? You guys tell me what you want to see. I do have one antique heart locket. It's Edwardian. Let me come back out and show you the actual size of it. It's a back and front, which means that it has just a base metal, just the frame of it is base metal and gilt. And it's just to hold the heart together. Yeah, it's 9 karat gold. That little bit right there is base metal and gilt to hold the two pieces together. Yeah, it is 9 karat. When it says back and front. The front, the back, and the front are 9 karat, but there's a little piece of base metal that's gold that's a frame that holds it together. Let me give you the measurements, and then I'll tell you how much it is. Bigger than I thought. It's 3/4 of an inch across, And probably 3/4 of an inch high. Yeah, and 3/4 of an inch high. $175. Edwardian, and that is hand chased. That's all hand cut. That's not stamped out. Gorgeous. No music again. Bummer. This is the white gold necklace I like. And I think it's very Valentine's Day. Now I'm here in England, so the fees are a little silly on Etsy. It's got a little diamond. Does it have one little diamond? Yeah, one little diamond set in the arrow. But as far as delicate pieces go, I think it's fab. And it's 9-carat white gold. No, the fees on Etsy are silly. Just here on YouTube. And, well, listen, I have a First Dibs account. I've had it for a few years. I don't like how things sit in limbo there. Their fees are actually ridiculous. I have eBay. Don't really sell much on eBay unless it's high-end. Or some of my pieces aren't really what I represent on the channel. They're more vintage. I sell less vintage and more antique. So post 1950, I put on eBay. I just don't seem to have the clients that buy much like 50s, 60s, 70s. $1940s for me is kind of pushing it. I sell from Georgian, mostly, I mean, I have sold pre-Georgian, but mostly Georgian, Victorian, Edwardian, and Art Deco. I mean, you pay more fees on eBay, or not eBay, but Etsy and eBay and all those sites as well. I don't like that they're charging the buyers that crazy global shipping, and my people tell you I ship Royal Mail tracked, and it's very reliable. Okay, if you're interested in either of those, let me know. And now I'm going to show some sterling hearts now. I have a few bracelets. Are you guys interested in bracelets with the hearts or just the hearts? I wish we, see, Trish had asked me. I have a gorgeous antique bracelet here. All hand hallmarked. All hand stamped. Nice heavy curb with a chunky dog clasp. Dog clip. Oh, direct, honey. All you need to do is register with me. Lilia, my moderator, just put my email in the chat. It's just my name, Dana Stewart Codes. You email me and you send me your YouTube name, which, I mean, that kind of looks like your real name. So you wouldn't have to, if that's your real name, then just let me know who you are and your email associated with PayPal. I take PayPal and they take everything. This one, Linda, is... Da, da, da. 7.5 inches with no extenders on it. Can we put a nice heavy extender on it? Yes. Heavy, solid links, not hollow. I don't think I mentioned the day and night is a hollow link, you know, for that size, and that way you kind of had to guess, if you know jewelry, that is a hollow link, and they just constructed jewelry better back in the day. Just this chain is 20 grams. Yeah, to register, all you need to do is send me your YouTube name, your real name if it's different than your YouTube name, obviously, and your email associated with PayPal. I don't ask for your address. PayPal, that's all on file with PayPal. And I don't share any of your information. I will never release it. Even, you know, I have very close friends that sell here on YouTube, and if they said, you know, oh, well, I have his email on file, could you give me his address? I won't. I don't share my information, and I never share it with a third party. 7.5 inches, and I do have the big, you know, extender jump rings that we can have soldered on. Nice solid dog clip on it. $20 grams. It's $150. Antique, all signed. All hallmarked, obviously. When I say signed. Yeah, sterling. That's the lion. The English lion, if you wonder what the hallmark is. These are great standalones. They also make fantastic charm bracelets too. Longest sterling. Honey, any of the links can be extended. It's just, what age do you want? Because I have ones that are like, is this one vintage? This one, yes. It's all signed. It's all hallmarked. But I'm sorry about that. I can make them any length you need them to be. It's the length, the style, the age, you pick it. I can have jump rings at the end and make it any size you want. That's why I like link bracelets, because they're customizable. That one has a safety and a padlock on it. That has a padlock closure. This one, not that one. Yeah, see, that one's 7. They're usually standard 7. And then if you need it longer, then I just add the big heavy silver sterling jump rings on them and have them soldered. Which Bob yells at me, those are so big and they're so heavy, they don't need to be soldered. I'm like, my people like them soldered. Solder it, be quiet. Hi, Diana, how are you, sweetheart? Going once, going twice. Linda, you tell me how many big links you want on the end of it, honey, and I'll put it. You tell me what length you want it. Let's put it that way. Fair warning, and sold to Linda. You need 7 3/4. Now, is that going to be comfortable? Are you sure? I want you to wear it and be comfortable. Just, I don't mind putting an extra one on it. You know, I don't mind making it 8 inches for you. I've made bracelets 8.5 for people. You give me your most comfortable size and that's what I'll make it. I want everyone to be happy. Okay. Diana, I didn't answer your email because I'm so happy you're here. And before I show the sterling hearts, guys, Diana asked about the Georgian ring. Make it an 8. Okay, cool. See? Be comfortable. It's like me wearing a pair of shoes. If they pinch a little bit, I won't reach for them. But if they fit well, then I will. I want you to have something that you reach for it because not only is it pretty, it's comfortable and it functions well. And that's the jewelry you're gonna reach for. No. I didn't answer because I'm happy you're in chat because I want to tell you about this ring. Diana asked about this Georgian ring. She was worried that, I don't know if maybe you worried that the pearls were glued in. Okay, let's talk about it. It is Georgian. It is late 1700s. It's Regency. It's 9 karat gold. I'm so happy that it's 9 karat gold because the ones that I've seen in 15 and 18 have not held up as well. This being 9, it's much more durable. Now, currently, it's a size 7.5, which is pretty unheard of for a lady's Georgian ring. But, hey, it is what it is, and that's why I bought it. I was happy to find it. It does have, like, sort of Scottish motifs. I did buy this in Scotland. It is a cabochon, octagonal, almondine garnet. It's almost like I'll call it a cabochon, but if it was just a tiny bit higher, it would be a sugar loaf. Now, let's talk about pearl jewelry for a minute. Everything that has pearls, whether it's the sterling silver brooch, whether it's this 1700s ring, whether it's these fabulous pearl earrings, I don't think these ones would have any glue because they're just on a wire. But most things that have pearls will start being glued down. These are claw set. Oh, I touched the darn microphone again. Sorry. Yes, it can go up. Everything with pearls, nearly everything with pearls, it will start with glue and then they'll heat the gold gently and roll it in. Because pearls can't take heat. But when you asked me if it was glued, I didn't want to come back and say yes, because then you're going to think, oh, well, it's not sturdy. It's 200 years old, honey. It's definitely sturdy. You're not going to have a problem with it being sturdy. I only sell pieces that I would wear myself. You know, I'm not going to sell you something that I couldn't wear. I've worn this and it's absolutely gorgeous. And you can see it's, they call it foil back, but it's really not foil. There's gold behind it. I'll show you the construction in the back, but it just does make that almondine garnet glow. And there wouldn't have been a lot of light, you know, everything would have been candlelight or firelight, or, you know, and they wanted to bring as much light into the ring as they possibly could. Yeah, it's got a smooth shank on it, so gold can be added to it. It's a 7.5 right now. What size do you need? Would you need it, honey? Let me tell you the weight, too. And this is another reason why it's lasted so well. For this size ring, it is a chunky. It's, well, come on. It's 200 years old. Everything was well made back then. It's 4 grams. Okay, honey. You get in touch with me by email. See, when it's not actually foil, there's no foil behind it. Sometimes they did put foil behind stones. This one is actually gold. So what you see is the gold coming through. That's what makes it glow. It's 2 pieces. This top piece is set onto the gold band and apply gold. It's a work of art. It's fabulous. If you're interested, email me. Now that we've gone through all that. Absolute. Listen, I want, it's full disclosure here. Saying that, if I know, I'll tell you. If I don't know, then I'll tell you I don't know. But generally, I don't like to sell anything that I don't know about. You know, I really like to inform my clients. So if I don't know, I'll learn before I talk to you. I know that makes sense. Alrighty, what are we doing? Oh, hearts. Sorry, got off on a tangent there, but Diana came in and she emailed me and she wanted to know about it. You want the biggest silver heart? Here's the biggest silver heart. I need to bring this in and get those. I mean, they're pretty. And I mean, I guess if your initials are GS, absolutely gorgeous. Y'all know what it is, don't you? It's a Vesta. Match safe. Sterling silver. 1899. Only on the big double Albert. There's a Victorian statement. I know you were all talking about the heart padlocks, but I had to show you the hearts, didn't I? You tell me what you want to see. You all know what's here. I've shown you what's here. Do you want to see big heart padlocks? Do you want to see little teeny tiny ones? Do you want me to start from the smallest and work my way up? Or start from the largest and work my way down? Stephen messaged me, and if you're still watching, honey, of course I did. Okay. I can't get my drawers closed. Oh, goodness gracious. What's in the drawer? I'm scared. Oh, okay. It's the mic. Never mind. I'm like, oh my goodness, why doesn't the drawer want to close? Why can't I find my other device? I mean, honestly. You all know what happens. I don't leave my chair here. Maybe to get up and turn the music on, and I lose things. Small to big. Okay. Thank you, Barbo. Let's make a little tiny bit easier. You want the little teeny tiniest ones? I think they're absolutely adorable. I love that big chunky gold chain. If it doesn't sell, I'll wear that thing myself until it does sell, because I did wear it for a couple days and I adore it. The red stone heart brooch on display. This one, Georgian. It's a witch's heart. Garnets, pyropes. Listen, I thought this was sterling gilt, and then I had it XRF'd. It's low carat gold. That's real common with Bohemian pieces. Low carat gold is very common. I can see there's a little bit of soap on there because I just cleaned it recently. Low carat by 7 or 8 carat. Yeah, oh, well, nobody's asked about it. It's got the tube hinge. I think that's been replaced because that's actually higher carat gold than the rest of the brooch. It's definitely a Georgian piece. Which is hard to, this is definitely Georgian. And it is Valentine's to the max. Listen, you've got to take a look at all the different shapes that are in this brooch. Most of them are rose cuts, okay? And then there are pairs, and there are rounds, and they're just fancy shapes all through it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I found tons of witches' hearts. Of course I have. But how it's all scrolly and just, I love it. And with the bow, well, not with the bow, with the arrow, and then whatever this floral thing is going on here, and it's just, someone was just romantical. I'll bet you it was a sweetheart's piece. Well, most of the witches' hearts were. They were protection for your loved one. So a man would have bought this for his sweetheart, or probably his sweetheart, not his wife. So that, once they're your wife, I mean, my dad, I think, was the exception who bought jewelry for all of the women in his life. She's a little brooch, but she's an old brooch, and she is gold, and she's an expensive brooch. But she's an investment brooch. I won't sell it for less than $295. And that's my start. I didn't even give you the measurements. I mean, you can see it in my hand. She's not prolifically large, but she's not tiny small either. Like 40 millimeters. For those of you 1 inches, most of my Americans, 1.5 inches long. Just about 1 inch high. Go ahead and have a look and see if you can find anything like it. I seriously doubt you will. But hey, Ash, they people wanted to see the garnets, and but hey, listen, everyone has their own thoughts on their budget, and I don't tell you have to buy. I want you to buy when you feel comfortable. Me personally, like if I want something, you all know, I'll save up. Usually I buy something big, but I will save up. All right, let's show some heart padlocks. I'm sure y'all wanted a price on it, but there she is. I'll show you from the teeny tiniest. And I'm going to show you them in my hand, the teeny tiniest and the largest, just so you get an idea. Now, I think the teeny tiniest are adorable. There's the largest. And there's the smallest. I have 2 small ones like that. 2? Maybe a couple. Or is that? Yeah, one's just, they're just, they're all different sizes. They're all different thicknesses. They're all different ages. When they get to be about mid-century, I'm not so good at my, no, that's all right. At my dating, because I don't have a lot of practice with it. Post 1940s, I don't look up the dates that much. But pre-1940s, yeah, I'm pretty good. I knew that was the Victorian one just from the construction. Do I have one that's chased? A tiny one? No. No, I don't have a tiny one that is chased. I do have some chased. Yeah, of course I do. I have... Where are the chased at? They're here. That might have been the one that I heard hit the floor. I'll bet you it was close to the edge. Ooh. Do I see it? Yes. Haha. Vintage chase, not antique. These are the two that I have chased. Now that one's probably laser inscribed. This one would have been hand inscribed. Either of those. Float your boat. Lock your heart. Get it? Dead air. Not good. You're probably typing something out. You know, Barb, I said that, but guess what? This one is no later than mid-century. That wouldn't have been laser. Probably machine engraved. But it's marked silver. But it wouldn't have been hand chased. You can tell. It's gorgeous. Different. It wasn't cheap, I know that. You know what I do? I find them a lot of times at auction, and everybody likes them. And sometimes I can buy, if I'm lucky, I'll get like 4 or 5, or, you know, sometimes it's singular. And then if you get somebody who collects, they can go stupid. Comparison to size, let me show you what size it is. The largest, I'll pull up the largest one and show you this is a medium. $65 start. The fancy one, Barbam. Yeah, I like it too. The gold padlocks, they've gone, especially the chased ones, they've gone bonkers. I cannot believe that, like, I've sold entire bracelets for what the chased padlocks, gold padlocks are going for. But that's the price of gold too. And when the price of everyday gold goes up, the price of antique gold goes up. Thank you, Barbo. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Now I've got to find Barbo's bag. Got it right here. All right, it is, oh my gosh, it's 11:26, guys. And even though I have a load of energy, I think we're going to call it a sale. I want to thank all of you for coming in, all of you new people especially who've subscribed to the channel, registered with me. I can't wait for your first purchase. And once you get something from me, trust me, you can ask a lot of people here or you'll be back. Not only do I sell, and I'm not being boastful here or trying to be boastful, I think I have pretty good taste. So I think for the most part I sell some pretty incredible jewelry. And I try to be a nice person as well. Leslie, hello. I wonder when we'd see you. Do you know, well, you know, I missed your birthday. And I can't find my birthday list. And if I've missed someone else's in the interim of me asking for all of your birthdays, please go on to the community tab in the channel. You do get a gift from me, and then everybody gets to wish you a happy birthday. You know, we have a nice post, and we get to celebrate, and then when we have a show, I mentioned previous, you know, birthdays that have come and gone or are current, and I can't find my birthday list. So I asked for all of your birthdays, but only a handful of you put them up. Well, happy belated birthday. Charmaine, oh my goodness, here's another person that I haven't seen. Charmaine, I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're well. You need a few more. I bet she loves them. God bless you. She does like them. You mean you'd like a few more? We don't need any of this. The price on the other chase heart for Leslie will say 65. I was going to say 75, but I haven't seen her, so. What have I done with my marker? How can I lose things sitting here, guys? Tell me. I do it all the time. And I'm bunking the camera. I'm getting tired. Let me get this for Leslie. Going once. I see you, Leslie. Going twice. Get in here, a fair warning. It's a beauty. And sold. See, Leslie's easy for her birthday. You just put another heart padlock in there and she's real happy. I know that's yours, Leslie. I mean, some of you are difficult. Some of you I really have to guess what to send you. Charmaine, I know we celebrated your birthday. And your daughter's. I mean, I remember who was on the birthday list, and if your birthday's close to mine, this sounds terrible, but I know I remember. I'm better at remembering it. Any Celtic pendants? You know, Mert. I will next week, honey. Are you looking for silver? I did see some great ones in Birmingham, but usually Deanna is like more, and I mean, I do have a fair few of you who like Celtic things, but these were more modern. And I did want to ask if if anyone would be interested in them. They were vintage. Yeah. Oh, me? Oh, he's special, all right. I like to... Nah, he's sweet. He's a wonderful guy, he is. Now, all men have their moments, shall we say. But no, he is, we're not going to blow his ego up. I hope he went to bed. He messaged me a little while ago. I hope he went to bed. No, he's a good guy. For the most part. Men get on my nerves every once in a while, but hey, that's everyone, isn't it? Oh, no, absolutely. I'd love to celebrate your birthday. I think, listen, do you know what, to me, what the most important holiday is? I mean, not that you all care about my opinion, not that my opinion matters, but it's your birthday. You don't celebrate any other day as much as you do the day you were born. I mean, some people say, oh, Christmas is my favorite holiday, or Halloween is my favorite. Halloween's my favorite holiday to celebrate, just because I like to dress up and I'm a bit of a weirdo. But, see, Easter, I mean, I have a fondness and great attachment to Easter because Christ is risen, but, I don't ever try to, like, push my religious beliefs on anyone. My religious beliefs are so weird. I come from Jewish roots, Catholic roots, I'm a bit of, there's a lot of guilt. Jews and Catholics. And I'm not a person who lays guilt on people. I don't feel, I'm not your judge. So, no, that's awful, Leslie. Yeah, Stephen's birthday is the 13th of December, and I think it's terrible because it's too close to Christmas. My birthday's in May, far away from Christmas. Yay! And I never ever wanted to like have an anniversary near my birthday. I would get really upset if I got a combo gift. Well, listen, I didn't. Oh, December 23rd, poor baby, poor little baby. That's right. Definitely make it a big effort and cake and the whole. I feel so bad for people that are close to Christmas. Oh, here, I got you a big gift. It's your combination. I have a girlfriend, her birthday was the 24th, and she would always get, here's your birthday, here's one of your big Christmas presents. Poor girl. I knew it was in December, Leslie, and close to Christmas, but I didn't have the list, and I'm so sorry that we didn't get to celebrate it. But we'll do that now. Guys, take a good look. Watch, scan through the video. You don't have to sit through all the hours that I do this and that I do sit here. But hey, this is my channel and I love what I do and I love jewelry. So to me, it's a pleasure to be with all of you and showing you the things that I find for you. I don't mind putting the time into it. Because for me, it's not work. It's, it is work, but it's more of what I love. So, you can always take your finger and scroll across quickly to see if there was something that you missed. Or if you think you might have seen something that you'd love, just email me. Lily has kindly put my email address in the video. And if there's something that you see and you love and you think you have to have and you want to know more about it, just message me. because it's 11:36 here, and I probably should get to bed. I've got just a few more orders. I had alterations on the last sale, and I've done those, thank goodness. And I've got to get that out, and now I've got to pack up this sale. So for all of you that bought, I'll try and invoice you. I'll go back and try and invoice you tomorrow. I know I like to give you all at least 24 hours. And if you purchase something for me, you do get 24 hours cancellation. Just email me. There are no regrets, no upset. But after 24 hours, let's call it sold. But I know what people I can invoice tomorrow from what they bought today, because I want to get them wrapped up, packed out, because I have to go to Birmingham Tuesday night now instead of Wednesday morning. So that's the only reason. I want to thank all of you for coming in. If you're new here, I want to thank you for coming in, subscribing, and registering with the channel, and say good night. I love you all, and if you're not here and you're watching back, please don't forget to say hi on the video, because I see a lot of faces there are a lot of faces missing from chat, and I just want to make sure you're okay. Oof. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming in. And I'll see you very soon. Hopefully we'll get some sun this week. We're supposed to get some sunny weather. Maybe tomorrow even. I'd love to take some of the new pieces out in the garden and show you what they look like in the sun. Love you guys. Night night. Oh, thank you, Lilia. And Ashley and any of my moderators who helped out in chat. It's amazing to see